2,
3, 4, 5,
6,
7.
8. Good evening, my name is Cleedia.AVI, and in 2008 I took the Florida real estate exam for the state of Florida. This is a real estate license from the Department of Business and Professional Regulation, and this is my business card. My first job as a real estate agent was with an attorney, Judith Carpati, in Ocala. We worked really good together, but I'm actually inactive at this point because of the economy, but at the time I really enjoyed my job. And what led me up to that was I was a store manager for most of my life. I worked really hard, and one day, after firing all my employees, I was the only person left, and I ended up putting up almost a $50,000 grocery shop by myself, and I injured my back. And I actually now have 2 ruptured discs and nerve damage, and they call it neuropathy. My right leg is dying. I have to constantly exercise to keep the muscles strong. And that's from lifting. So at that point I knew that I had to do something else with my life besides be a store manager, because it would just involve the lower level management that I was in required too much physical labor. And I didn't see where I was going to be promoted at any time soon, because there's just so much competition at that level that I didn't feel like I was a candidate, especially with the injury. So that's when I decided to go to real estate school. And I did leave the security of a very high-paying job with benefits, a huge bonus checks every quarter. So it was a very tough decision to leave. And I was really glad I did it. My first day at real estate school was on 200 here in Ocala, and I went to Cook Real Estate School. They offered a 4-day class. And I was really nervous because I wasn't sure if I could understand Florida state law within 4 days. But I actually did. And it's because I only had to memorize one chapter. It was chapter 475, which is Florida real estate law for brokers, firms, and the real estate industry. The first day of class, we had just a few of us were there. It was a live feed from South Florida over a TV screen with the instructor, and we could ask questions. And after the 4 days was up, we had to take an exam over the internet and pass that to prove that we were paying attention. And without passing that, we wouldn't have been able to get a Florida real estate license. But I passed the first exam. Then 2 months later, I went to Orlando to a proctoring place, the same place that attorneys go, real estate agents go there. Any high professionals have to go to this proctoring place to take their exams. You're not allowed to take anything in, not a pencil, not your purse, nothing. You just walk in. And it's a 3-hour exam. I finished it in an hour because I was not sitting there for 3 hours. It's a 100-paragraph question test on Florida law. It was very difficult. My nose was running. I had to raise my hand to try to get someone's attention to please give me a tissue, because that's how nervous I was and how stressed I was from this exam. But I passed it. They weren't allowed to tell you what your score was, but they clapped for me when I was finished, so I was hoping that, that was a good sign. So that's my story. That's my success story. And after being able to achieve that, I became more confident in myself. And I decided that I do have the determination that it takes to achieve whatever goal I decide to seek in life. Thank you.